Hello, here we're going to be doing an overview of my custom-made 320/350 watt pulse start tabletop metal halide fixture. This particular fixture was built by me back in April of this year, 2021. So I've had this fixture for a little over 1 month, which is actually pretty long if I say so myself. But anyways, this is going to be an overview of how I built the fixture. So anyways, let's get started. So anyways, the reason why this is a tabletop metal halide fixture is because sometimes if I get myself a new 320 watt metal halide bulb, which is open rated, sometimes the arc tube has a specified operating position, like base up for example. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what the top looks like and see what the bottom looks like. So here of course we have our power source, which is of course of this we have this very nice 3-prong wire right here, and it's really actually pretty thick considering the fact that this ballast draws, even though it draws 3.4 amps if it's hooked up to 120, still draws a pretty high amount of current because the wires get hot eventually because of amps. So that's pretty cool. So of course here is our power source, and this is our ballast here, and this ballast is made by ISB Sola Basic. And as you can see, it is a metal halide ballast. And you can see the lamp types in the middle of it, which is pretty cool. It operates 320 watt M132/M154 or the 350 watt M131 metal halide. So pretty cool. And this is a constant wattage auto transformer, CWA. And it's a high power factor type of transformer, which is pretty cool. And it has a class 180 insulation system. Don't know what that means. Of course, our octave voltage is 270 volts. And there's the diagram of how to wire it up. So, made in Mexico by Industrias Sola Basics. So, Industrias Sola Basics. So, pretty cool. That is the ballast right here. Here's the front view of it with all the wires poking out of the coils, the primary and the secondary. And, of course, the back side of it right here, which has pretty much nothing. So of course we have our capacitor here, which is, I believe, let me look at the ballast first. It's the 21.7 UFD capacitor. It's a 350 volt capacitor right here. It actually says it's I believe, let me focus it in. I believe it's like 400 volts AC or something like that. And here is our igniter, which is made by ISB Sola Basic as well. So that's pretty cool. And this igniter is so small. It's about the size of it's about the size of 2 thumbs bent in like that to make an inch. So that's pretty interesting. So fun fact to share with all of you like that. I also labeled the fixture as well with the lamp types right there, 320 watt M154, and then of course the pulse start label. And this is going to be a 2-in-1 bulb video because I'm going to show you that this ballast operates both 320 and 350 watt metal halide bulbs. So this is my 320 watt metal halide lamp that I'm going to be turning on first. So this is pretty cool. And some metal halide lamps have specified operating positions as well. So I also labeled the sockets, BD lamps, meaning base down lamps, and I have another socket under here. Same thing, but it says base up lamps instead, so I can operate base up metal halide lamps without flipping the fixture 180 degrees to the side. So, and of course these metal legs came from a table, so I don't have like a table that uses these legs, so I decided to use it on the fixture. So that's why it's so high up. And plus the reason why it's so high up is so I can fit ED37 lamps into there too. So pretty nice. So now I'm going to give you some specifications about the fixture. So the fixture, if it's drawing 320 watts, produces 31,000 lumens, but if it uses 350 watt bulbs, it produces 35,000. Lifetime on the 320 watt bulb is 20,000, and the 350 watt is 30,000, so that's pretty long. And both the color temperatures are 4,000 K or cool white. And this one's a universal operating position, and this one is a vertical operating position. So anyways, now I believe that's that. So now I'm going to set the camera right here so you can get a good view of the lamp turning on. So anywho, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and turn on the 320 watt, then the 350 watt bulb. Here we go. So the 320 watt bulb is at full brightness now, and let me show you what it looks like of when it lights up this room right here. So this is what it looks like when it lights up my room in 320 watts power. So this is what the 320 watt bulb looks like. So now I'm going to shut this bulb off, let it cool down, and I'm going to power up my Venture 350 watt bulb as well. So this is why it's a 2-in-1 lamp video. So this is going to be a pretty interesting one. So let's shut this sucker off, shall we? So of course, the bulb is obviously really hot from the arc tube, and of course, the ultraviolet shield on this lamp provides less UV radiation, and plus it's less hot, which is actually a really good feature about shielded metal halide lamps. So I'm going to go ahead and let this bulb cool down for a second. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the carpet here. And don't worry, this bulb will not catch fire because the bulb glass is barely hot. So now I'm going to go ahead and screw in the 350 watt metal halide bulb. And this bulb I've had since November of 2020. So I've had this bulb for almost half a year. So that's about 5.5 months. So yeah. Anyways, now I'm going to set the camera on the ballast again, but with the 350 watt bulb instead. So anyways, now enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and turn on the 350 watt metal halide bulb. Here we go. So the 350 watt bulb is at full brightness now, and this is what it looks like under my camera with all the waves passing above and under that. So this is what it looks like when it lights up this room right here. So you can see it's a little bit of pale green, but in camera, but in person it's actually a pure white metal halide. So it's a really nice bulb too. So anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this custom-made video of this very interesting custom-made 320/350 watt pulse start tabletop metal halide fixture. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all very much for watching.